Everyone's talking about dark feminine energy lately. Magnetic, mysterious, a little bit dangerous. But what if I told you the real power isn't in being cold or overly seductive or even being this dramatic femme fatale, although I love the idea of that. It's totally romantic. But here's my take. I don't love the word dark because to me it can sound bad or manipulative. And to me, dark feminine just means depth. That part of us that is powerful, it's calm, and it can't be shaken. It's usually down in our core. And this energy can be described as dark, I guess you could say, because it comes from deep within you. Unfortunately, though, it might be tucked away super deep because of past traumas or unhealed wounds and low self-worth. But it's time to bring your dark feminine energy back. Now, this isn't about performance, it's about presence. Not how do I make my husband want to reconnect with me, or how do I make him look at me like he did in the beginning of our relationship, but how do I be so rooted and grounded in my own true self that emotional connection is effortlessly drawn towards me. Hi, gorgeous. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mireille Nicole, your go-to holistic relationship coach. I cover all things love, non-toxic living, and clean eating on my channel. Now, today, we're going to explore 5 habits that shift your energetic signature so that you can finally stop overfunctioning, stop chasing love, and start attracting connection through calm. These are the micro shifts that help you feel seen and desired again, not by changing who you are, but by coming home to yourself. They'll help you restore emotional safety, self-trust, and alignment, the exact energy that turns survival mode love into conscious partnership. So if you've ever thought, I'm tired of being the only one trying, these 5 habits are how you begin to feel balanced, embodied, and at peace in your own skin again. They also attract the support that you crave and that you deserve. Before we dive in, I made something to go with today's video just for you. It's my free relationship success checklist, and it has 25 daily actions you can choose from to help you embody your dark feminine energy and rebuild the connection with your partner. It's totally free, and you can grab it at the link below in the description. Now, let's walk through these 5 habits. Actually, let's call them embodiments. That sounds more alluring and dark, or deep, I should say, feminine. Embodiment number 1, the authentic identity. Dark feminine energy is knowing who you are and your vision for your love life. I've always had a very strong dream for my love and marriage. Not so much the wedding day, but the overall kind of man I desired and the exact feelings that he evoked inside of me. If you've ever watched or read Jane Austen's book, Pride and Prejudice, I wanted my very own Mr. Darcy. Manly, edgy, mysterious, dark, and brooding. I get goosebumps whenever I watch the BBC version, which is by far my favorite love story. It's also understanding your values and your standards. What do you believe in? What is important to you? What standards do you set for your physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being? But beyond that, it's also ensuring that you live and love in alignment with them and can communicate them lovingly to your partner. Dark feminine energy doesn't demand that your standards be met or require your man to change. Dark feminine energy ensures that whatever you let into your life is a reflection of them. And this energy also holds firm in a detached and compassionate way. It doesn't expect your partner to be exactly on the same wavelength. Other people's values and beliefs and standards are not a reflection of your own. You live in alignment with yourself no matter what. So be clear on what you stand for and what you desire. Embodiment number 2, the elegant delay. This one is about reclaiming your emotional authority. There's a line I love. Its exact origin is unclear, but Stephen Covey references it in his famous book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And it goes like this. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. And in that space is our power. And I like to call this the elegant delay. The point is there is power in our pause. Being reactive in love strips us of that. And deep feminine energy is poised. I'm currently reading the book, The Next Conversation by Jefferson Fisher, and he says it this way: let your first word be silence. That's so good. That also gives me goosebumps. Another way to think of this is becoming an emotional harbor. Imagine your inner world as a coastline. Waves crash. A sharp comment from your man, a last minute request, his bad mood, right? And the old you sends boats out in a storm, defending, fixing, and over explaining. But the deep feminine builds a harbor. People trust harbors. Ships return to calm water. When you become that calm water, the dynamic in your relationship shifts from escalation to attunement. Embodiment number 3, the art of womanly presence. This one is more tangible. It's about radiating your energy and how it shows up in your body, how you move, how you take care of yourself physically, and how you present yourself in general. When I first started dabbling in attraction work years ago, I had read about moving your body kind of like a wave, going about your day super gracefully, slowly extending your arms, gently swaying your hips when you walk. It sounded a bit odd, I'm not gonna lie, but then I really started to notice it in other women. It would really stand out to me when some women were more abrupt. I could see the allure of someone who almost dances through life. And my favorite example of this is Cara Brotman from the Healthy Life YouTube channel. You can see in her videos that she twirls and her gaze is soft and inviting. In the beginning, it seemed a little bit exaggerated to me when I watched these videos and I saw Cara, but soon after, I became drawn into. And by the way, she and Marcus Rothkranz are so deeply in love. He's definitely obsessed with her in the best possible way. And I'm sure it's no coincidence, and the way she shows up reinforces this. Now, this habit or embodiment also covers how you take care of your appearance, how you dress, your makeup, doing your hair, your tone of voice, and the cadence of your speech, your eyes, and how you look at your partner. Now, you don't have to be stereotypically high maintenance. I'm often, most of the time, without makeup and with a messy top knot on my head. But I encourage you to leverage these different physical elements to bring out your dark, deep feminine energy. Embodiment number 4, the graceful flow. Deep feminine energy is about magnetism through ease. You still hold a strong center, just like we talked about in the first embodiment, but now you allow yourself to move through your life with a sense of trust and fluidity. True confidence doesn't need to grip or to control. It just flows. This is the energy also of intuition, of trusting that the universe responds to your frequency, that it has your back. And it's the same in your relationship. Your man responds to your vibe. It's knowing that life and love are a journey, not a performance. The graceful flow also means that you've established emotional boundaries, not defensive ones. You can say no without apology, and you can accept your partner's no. You can be assertive with empathy. You can communicate without triggering guilt, blame, or shame. And you can express truth with softness. You stop over-explaining because you've made peace with being understood only by those capable of understanding you. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Your job isn't to convince people or your partner. It's simply to share your truth, take it or leave it, in a grounded and compassionate way. This embodiment is power wrapped in serenity, and it's magnetic because it's actually rare. Embodiment number 5, refined nourishment. Deep feminine energy practices the quiet art of intentional, elevated self-care. It's clean, it's sensual, and emotionally intelligent living. You choose nourishment as self-respect. You eat foods that love you back. You create a home environment and a skincare routine that whispers you are safe here and deserving of only the best. Because a regulated body creates regulated love. When your blood sugar is on a roller coaster ride, so are your reactions. When your home is cluttered or filled with harsh chemicals, your nervous system can't exhale. It can't take a break. Your thoughts and feelings also feel chaotic, and it's all a mirror reflecting back to you. But when you simplify, when you choose what feels pure, organic, and whole, your body settles, your energy steadies, your mind becomes clear enough to love deeply without chaos. So remember, true dark feminine energy isn't about acting mysterious. It's about being at peace with your depth and letting it shine through. If this spoke to you, download my free relationship success checklist I mentioned earlier. It gives you 25 daily habits that create closeness and emotional connection in your relationship and helps you bring out your dark feminine. It's yours in the description. Now, we've just explored the deep power of dark feminine energy, but to truly excel at rebuilding your relationship, you need to understand how to repair connection where it's been stretched thin. Watch this video next, where I reveal my 3 secrets to fixing your relationship, the exact process that took me from almost losing my dream man to creating our happily ever after.